Hey, what's going on? It's Blasted OG.
Little Xcode intro for you there. Now, I was watching a little Goblin video about him car hopping, and I was thinking about back when I thought about car hopping as well. And then I started thinking about what year that was. And that was about 2019, 2020. And that's when I started watching Xcode. And then I had the idea to make this video because this story time happened in the exact same year. This is when I first started my job at Subway. It was my very first job when I was 15 years old. Nothing I told you in the beginning is actually relevant to this story. I just kind of wanted to give you a little context of to how I remembered this story and why I gave in the little Xcode intro at the beginning, which I thought was kind of fire. Anyways, like, comment, and subscribe, and we're gonna hop into this. So after about 30 minutes of lots and lots of thinking, this story takes place in 2021 when I just got my first job at Subway. It takes place about 3 months into working at this Subway. And this was like in June of the summertime. So I wasn't in school, I was just going at it in the summertime, working as much as I could. So I came in around 2 p.m. that day, and the power was completely shut off. And I have no idea why, neither did my manager. It was a completely sunny, nice day out. Like, the parking lot in front of us just got paved. So there's a new parking lot. It's nice and sunny. There were like no clouds out. The weather was great. No reason for the power to be off, but the power was off. So basically, all we were gonna do is just kind of stock everything up the best we can and close up. So I get there and it's me, my manager, we're not going to give her a name because she's not too important to this story, my coworker Megan, and my coworker Tyrone, we're going to call him. Now, Tyrone is an odd character, and I do have a story time about the last time anyone ever saw Tyrone, which actually I saw Tyrone today. I'm not going to say where, but I did see him today. I don't know if he saw me or even realized it was me, but that's neither here nor there. That's not part of the story, and we're kind of droning on. Hey, either way, I'm fucking stoned, man. I don't even really know why I bothered to give my other coworker a name. It wasn't that important, but we're gonna stick with it anyways. So everything seems pretty normal. We don't really make any sandwiches because the store was closed. Nobody could come in to eat. So we didn't make sandwiches for anybody. You know, I had myself a sandwich, but it was cold, so I mean, it was all right. But other than that, we kind of just sat in the back and got stoned while we were just putting stuff away. And about 4 p.m., Megan, she clocks out. It's her time to leave, so she leaves, and it's just me and Tyrone. And it's me, Tyrone, and my manager. Sorry. So maybe about, I want to say 5 p.m., maybe about an hour later, about 5 o'clock, we got a call saying, hey, we can just leave. We don't have to be there anymore. Just load everything up and let's go. No reason to stay if the power's off and we're not making money. We're just paying us to do nothing, basically. Hey man, fine by me though. Pay me to just sit there and eat sandwiches, see if I care. But I start going into the bathroom to clean up everything, and I'm looking in there, and I get the trash, and I'm really kind of fumbling on how to explain this all, because this is really fucking disgusting, and even now I still fucking gag about it. It was truly and honestly disgusting. So I'm grabbing this trash so I can, take it out, and it's just a small little trash can. But I noticed there's bread in the trash can, which is really weird because we haven't served anybody all day. So there shouldn't be any bread in the trash can unless somebody went in there with their sandwich and just decided to throw it away because they didn't want it. So me just being a little fucking weird and stoned and curious. And I also want to say I had gloves on. I wore gloves to go clean the bathroom. It was fucking disgusting most of the time anyways. so you wouldn't catch me dead not wearing gloves in there. Okay. I started thinking about it, and it's funny now again. So I pick up this sandwich, and it's just a little tuna sub, bro. A little 6-inch tuna sub with a little fucking pee-pee hole in the front of it. A little pee-pee hole. Little Sticky Johnson in the tuna sub hole right there. And someone just decided, hey, I'm gonna fuck this fish. Holy fuck. Oh my fucking god, dude. It's fucking disgusting, honestly. It is disgusting, but I can't help but laugh at it. So then I start thinking, like, who fucked this tuna sub, bro? And then I'm thinking, like, it had to be Tyrone. It couldn't be anybody else but Tyrone. Like, he wouldn't talk to the girls at work unless he was buying weed for them or buying them a vape. My cat just jumped on the desk. Hold on. So I take a picture of it because, like, obviously I'm gonna ask Megan if she knows what's going on, because I had Megan's number because I've talked to her a little bit. Sometimes if I needed a ride or something, she'd be able to help me out, stuff like that. I take a picture of this used tuna sub, and I throw it in the trash can. I bag it up. I take it out, and I say goodbye to everybody, and I clock out. And I call my ride and I go home. And so when I get home, the first thing I can only think to do is smoke. So I had this little moonshine jar of weed. It's like one of those little fake one, like the Great Smoky Mountain moonshine jars that are like really small. I don't know how to explain them better. They're really, really small. But I basically had like maybe a 3-5 of weed in there. So I got a little bit of weed out and I went to go smoke it. Nothing too eventful. I just kind of went and smoked some weed and got stoned. But, as I was smoking my weed, I start texting Megan and I'm like, hey, I have a question. And I'm asking her, if you happen to see Tyrone make any sort of tuna subs today. And she's like, oh, I'm not really too sure. I wasn't really watching him. Why? And so I'm like, well, I'm thinking he fucked this tuna. And then I send her a picture of this tuna sub. And she just sends back 3 laughing, crying emojis, and then all caps LMAO. And that's it. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, I guess she doesn't fucking know if he got the tuna sub, but I'm pretty sure Tyrone's the one that fucked this tuna. So the next day rolls around, and 2 o'clock, I come back to work, I clock in, and Megan's there, and Tyrone's not there. He didn't have to work that day. But I start talking to Megan about this, and then we decide that we have to, go tell our manager. And so we go up to our manager and we let her know, hey, um, I found this in the bathroom. We weren't serving sandwiches. I think I think Tyrone fucked a sub, a sandwich. And she just kind of looked at us kind of fucking bewildered, like she couldn't believe what we just told her. And she said, "All right, well, I'll deal with it." And that was kind of that, man. Um, I don't know if she ever told him. She probably thought we were just like fucking with her or something. We were trying to make a joke because he came to work the next day. Like everything was fine. So I don't really know what happened with that one. But hey, man, if you guys like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you stayed till the end, thank you very, very, very much. If you guys want to hear more Subway stories, because I do have a story about my very first time taking edibles here and passing out at work. So if you guys want to hear that story, definitely leave a like, comment, and let me know that y'all want to hear it. Let me know what else y'all want to hear. And let me know if you have any stories similar to this. I really hope you don't. But if you do, let me know down in the comments. And yeah, we're gonna get out of here. Thanks, guys.